Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. I wanted to have a chat with you because we thought we'd do something called like a little roundup of what's going off and where our heads are at within this crazy mad world of
Mm.
crypto. And let's see, what are you thinking? Look at I wouldn't let you look at your chart. This is the first view of the chart today.
I
So
know I haven't even looked. It's Monday morning. I haven't even looked. So this is my chart. This is my chart. It's my indicator that I've created myself called Tiger. And Bitcoin has had a little bit of a pump, which is good. Um, let me just get this trend line in here.
it's
I've
well
been
respected,
saying
isn't it?
I've been saying for a while that Bitcoin has had this SR flip. It's a long, long time. This has gone back to June 2022. It's like nearly a year and a half. So
Mm.
it was resistance here, got rejected. This was the FTX situation. Back up, rejected again. And then we had the banking crisis. Then it came up, came back down and tested. And again, got another resistance here. And so this SR flip is still intact. I have been saying this for quite a while now, so then we had Bitcoin came up and it broke through this trend line. We have the situation in the Middle East happening at the minute, so it has been a little bit uncertain and volatile, but still, as far as I'm concerned, this SR flip is still intact, and actually Bitcoin on the in a local trend is still making higher lows here and higher
Yeah.
highs. So, I know the situation is there is a lot of uncertainty, there is a lot of fear in the world and the markets in general. But if I just go purely by Bitcoin chart, it looks relatively strong to me anyway.
Yeah, it's healthy.
What do you
What
think?
just for anybody who's new, what do you mean by SR? An
So
SR flip?
it really is a very basic way of looking at a chart, and to me it is pretty fundamental. It's S for support and R for resistance. And if I just draw a trend line here after this momentous markdown period, um Bitcoin seemed to hit what we thought was a bottom here around last summer 2022. I
Yeah.
started to trade sideways. So it created like a temporary support at this area. And then it traded up, quite a choppy trade up. Choppy just meaning very volatile price action. And it got rejected down from this level, which was about 25K, which is a very strong psychological level. Would say any sort of round number like that, 20, 25, 30 can be quite a psychological level that traders will sell at. And it got rejected down. So this then became the rejection level. So here we had support where price bounced off 3 times. And then we hit rejection level. And then it came down, and this was support for quite a long time. And it did look like price was going to take off, but then we had the FTX event.
Yeah.
And price rejected down to a new level of support.
And I think a lot of us really got caught out by that one. I know I
Yeah,
did.
I got caught out.
I didn't even have any stops on my BTC. I had nothing. I just had to just wait it out and buy and take
Yeah,
the opportunity to buy. And you can see at this bottom here where the FTX did happen, there was soon people were soon snapping it up, and
yeah.
we started to print some higher lows.
If I put in a trend line there, it did a total textbook breakout, retreat, like test, and then went up, and then bam, FTX sell off. I mean, you had to be very quick to catch that to sell that or have a stop in place. I also did not. Um, And then we had the period over November, December that really so little happened, and everyone, there was a lot of fear in the market, but still you can see it was making higher lows.
Yeah.
And we go to my indicator at this period, you could see here how low the histogram went down, which would indicate a lot of seller exhaustion, and that was actually a very good time to buy at that time if you held on. And then it came back and retested the trend line. Momentum's coming back in. And then here was starting to go yellow. It was showing you it was a good time to get out or trim even. But going back to this price action we have now, I think the way I see it, there was an accumulation under the 25k. Then we had the bank scare, which had a positive effect on the price of Bitcoin, went up, and now we're accumulating again above between the 25 to 30k. That's why I see it, like two accumulation areas. We now have the 25k as quite strong support. So,
and I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
When you're looking at this chart, if it weren't for the scares, like, I mean, when you look at the bank scare, that is such a spiky Adam bottom. It was, people were shocked by it, and the anybody who's looking to buy Bitcoin in this space was in there like a rat up a drain pipe. They were just buying, and that's why it spiked. This is where my absolute confidence came when I saw that bank scare. I'm like, yeah, people are holding on to Bitcoin. They're looking, and this is why now, like, you know, I've stuck my neck out and said I think 25 is the bottom, unless we have some catastrophic event again. But I think we are really, really in a lovely place to think, yeah, I've accumulated, and it's going to get rarer and rarer when I'm going to be getting a good deal on BTC.
Yeah, no, I agree. This is a long accumulation period. But I think it started here. That's like a year and a half nearly of accumulation, which is a long time. And buyers were stepping in around the 20k, snapping up. And now it's up to 25k. You know, people aren't waiting. You know, they're stepping in earlier to buy. And even here as well, we're starting to see people stepping in to buy. So all being well, it does to me, that looks good. To go back up to this resistance of 30k, resistance 31k. So we'll see what happens there, whether it does reject again or whether it does break through.
And this is
we're never going to
predict.
It's just,
I was just gonna say,
it's just taking confidence in the chart, you know, that instead of continually questioning the chart, it's wrong, it's just to take confidence that what the chart is showing you is all good. So you just go, I feel confident enough, this is going to continue an uptrend, and then you go long, you know, with risk management in place. You'd have your stop in place, and you know, the thing about trading is, and I think that this is where a lot of beginners just find it very, very difficult, is that they're just always looking for certainties, but you just never have certainty. There's never a certainty ever. It's just when you're in an uptrend, it seems like logical to go long, and when it's in a downtrend, it seems logical to go short, you know, and that can be at any time frame. So it depends on the time frame we're looking at. So the trend is going up, but bounced off this trend line, it seems good to go long. And it is quite likely there could be some sort of rejection here at 31, and then we'll see what happens after that. And in terms like long-term accumulation, I think you're right. I think it would be unlikely it would go below 25.
And like looking at your indicator as well, you know, got him loads of positive Momo there on and it's indicated by buy signals right perfectly.
Here it went the orange color, indicating bullish momentum's coming back in. It signaled a B entry here. So these are all signals to buy another buy entry here, and again here. Then there was a retest, which is what we expect, a retest of this trend line, and did happen. I did expect another retest, And actually, we've just had the retest. It just happened a little bit later than I thought. So going by this, I would, all being well, obviously, I would expect it to come up. It does quite often do a double test. See here, did a double, price as a double test after it breaks through the trend line, does a double test. So yeah, if it comes on, it breaks through that trend line, I would expect more. I would expect downside again. But you know, there are a lot of uncertainties in the world at the minute, so anything can happen. It's near 25 again. I've got buys, so I'm going to buy, and absolutely buying here. I mean, all the way down here, I'm buying. Because I'm very bullish on Bitcoin long term.
And this is most of the population who are involved in Bitcoin we're all looking at the same. For new people, we're all looking at the same chart. We're all putting our trend lines in the same place. We're all doing the same. So once you realize that there's not just you looking at this, there's thousands and thousands of people all looking at the same thing. And I think we're all, like anybody who's trading, is singing from the same song sheet here, that 25 is a massively good buy. And we've all got our buys set there. I mean, we've all got cheeky ones set at, you know, around 19,000, but it ain't going to get there because there's too many of us playing safe. We want our Bitcoin. We believe in it. We want, you know, it's a new digital asset that it could be, it could save, you know, it could save the financial world in so many ways. So people, and it's not now, people believe it is something that has got value, want to own it. So it's changed from the last bull run where people were just in it to make loads of money. There's a lot of people that buy in Bitcoin because they believe it's a currency of value, of worth. A Lamborghini have just said you can buy your Lamborghini in Bitcoin.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're I don't know if it's just been announced that they intend to, but yeah, Lamborghini have said if you want to part with your Bitcoin and buy a Lambo, you can.